Hello, everybody. What's up? Welcome again to our latest episode in the zone. Together with us is Coach PK, Coach Victor, and Coach John.
Hi everyone, how you doing?
Hi.
And today we're gonna give you an update about ABL situation, and Coach Victor will tell us more about it. Let's go, Coach PK.
So the ABL has actually been suspended ever since the COVID situation came about in Singapore and around the region. So since then, I think there has been rumors that the ABL is going to close down. But of course, there was a newspaper article in the Straits Times which the co-owner of the ABL addressed the issue and said that they are not going to close, despite the fact that they already closed their Philippines office on 30th of March. Yeah, and of course, because ABL's major sponsor, AirAsia, is one of the badly hit industries, and they actually have a record loss of over 260 million.
Wow.
In the first quarter, in this quarter. So chances are they may or may not come back to sponsor the ABL when it returns. Yeah. And of course, we know that they lost 3 teams, 2 Taiwanese teams. They are most likely not going to return to the ABL. And the Thai team, Mono Vampires, they have actually disbanded.
Oh no. That's a bit of bad news and good news. Okay. The good news is ABL will come back definitely next year. And the bad news is some teams already went to another league. I heard about new league in Taiwan. It's a pro league. Coach Victor, can you share with us more about this new pro league?
Sure. The league is called Plus League or P-League Plus. It is made up of 4 teams. So the purpose of this league is to try to improve the level of basketball in Taiwan so that eventually it helps the national team to do better in international games. Okay, so let me share with you a few special features of this new league. Each quarter, there will be 12 minutes of gameplay. So it follows a bit like the NBA format, 6 personal fouls, right? And then of these 4 teams, each team, they are only allowed to engage 2 foreign imports.
Oh,
2 foreign
all right.
imports, and with a salary cap for each team of 30,000 US.
Oh.
So try to ensure a more level playing field among the 4 teams. And then they will go through a season of games before they enter the playoffs. Now, one more special feature about this league. At the end, as in the 4th quarter of each game, only 1 foreign import is allowed to play.
The Basketball League has just been established and is Taiwan's only professional basketball league.
On Tuesday, its founder, Blackie Chen, announced the league's official name as P-League Plus. The new league will have 4 teams: Formosa Dreamers, Taoyuan, Fubon Braves, and a Hsinchu-based team that will be formed in August. Each team will also be allowed to have 2 foreign players. P-League Plus is expected to begin its first season this December.
So they are trying to ensure that, true to their vision, 4 local players will be allowed to, play with the foreign import in the final quarter. So those are special features, and especially now it is being led by this Commissioner Ken, who used to be a player as well as a personality, a media personality in Taiwan. So he's going to make a big difference in leading this league.
Wow, that's very good news for Taiwan basketball. Because honestly, right, as you're saying and then you're sharing about the imports, it's almost similar in the Philippines, the Philippine Basketball Association League. Okay, so there's a league that import can play, and also there's an all Filipino league. So there's a different season. And in this import, in this league, that import is allowed. Yes, they only allow only 1 import, per team. Yeah, in the Philippines. So it's very similar to help the locals, improve their game as well. I don't know, Coach John, what can you say about it?
Well, it's an interesting update. I've been actually trying to do some research on this new league for quite a few weeks after it was announced, and have struggled to find any information about it. So I think that information's just come to light. So thank you so much for sharing that with us, Victor, and of course with our viewers. It's a big step for Taiwan, I think. It sounds like they're really taken a big step back. I mean, look, it was only last week we were talking about teams having too many imports or naturalised players playing for their teams. I hope that if this is something that they're really driving towards improving their native players, that we don't see popping up in some of these teams, players that have been naturalised. But it sounds to me like they're really trying to develop the local talent. I think that's a smart move. Sounds like, as you pointed out also, Coach Nate, that they've taken a few things away from the Filipino league that does do a similar thing. This is something that potentially Singapore could almost do. There's potential that Singapore could run a small professional league of its own. I'm sure that's not something that the ABL or Michael Johnson, who runs the Singapore Slingers, has possibly thought of. But, with these times, these uncertain times of COVID, it's a smart move maybe by Taiwan. They've obviously realised that the Fubon Braves and the Formosa Dreamers were the two teams that played in the ABL, cannot travel at the moment, and we're all at the mercy of this nasty little virus. We have no idea when we'll all be able to take a nice holiday. Whether it's somewhere in the region or somewhere beyond. So I think it's a very clever move by Taiwan, and hopefully it pays off and works for them. And maybe in the future, maybe we'll see some of those teams back in the ABL. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
A question to you guys.
Yes, Coach Victor.
To you guys. Right. Every country has a professional league. Football, basketball, the more popular sports. But how many leagues in their country actually benefit their national team? So the thing about this class league, this P-League in Taiwan, they are getting this new Commissioner Chen to try to run the league because they have this vision. Right? He has this vision, he has this work plan to try to carry out this vision. So he's trying to copy, I would say emulate, copy maybe not too nice a word, emulate Commissioner Yao Ming from the CBA. So when Yao Ming, a little bit backstory, when Yao Ming took over as the commissioner of the Chinese Basketball Association a few years ago, China was experiencing a dip in form in international play, especially against Iran. They were having problems. So basketball team used to be the kingpins in Asia. So they had problems with Iran, especially the more experienced players. So Yao Ming, when he took over the league, he also oversees the grassroots levels of basketball. So he implemented a few measures. The first one would be to send their national team to play in the summer league of NBA. Have you all seen games?
Yeah.
Where the China national team actually played against other NBA teams, even though it's against the maybe the lesser players, so to speak. Then after that, the next step, and two national teams at the same time to play in US. To scrimmage against colleges, pro teams, to prepare them. So it broadens the pool of the national team. So the younger players, they got more exposure playing in the US. So these are one of the few initiatives that Commissioner Yao did. And then along the way, the league got even more exposure in US. So the revenue affects the advertising, the media, the fans. So the whole product is following the footsteps of NBA with experience from NBA. So definitely this Commissioner Chen from Taiwan is trying to follow the footsteps. So step by step, it starts with 4 teams. Both the level of the playing the players as well as viability of the league.
I think it's a very smart move actually by him to do this 4-team league. It's very, to me, I feel that it's a very low risk investment on his part. And of course, it's done domestically, so they don't need to spend a lot of money on travel and stuff like that. And so, well, if it fails, it'll just be another league that happened. But if it works out for them, I think they can really grow this thing over time. Yeah.
Yeah, we might see a few other countries possibly try to copy it as well, or emulate it. Because if it is successful, it's a smart thing, it's a smart move, especially for our times, as I said, with the issues of COVID at the moment and the unforeseeable future. You know, hopefully they can keep it up and running, and some of those teams don't tend to drift away maybe after COVID. See what happens.
Be here in Singapore soon.
Who knows?
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should have our own professional league domestically one day.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe by us.
Yes, let's go. And that's another story, guys. Okay, local league, pro league in Singapore. Maybe you will hear it soon. All right. So in the other news, guys, today NBA already started. All right. So everybody is happy. Okay. And then next week, we're going to bring you more of the latest news about NBA. So thank you so much for tuning in. And today, guys, we're going to know more about Coach Derick. And here's the clip. Hello, everybody. Welcome again to our coaching edition in the zone. Today, we have Coach Derick with us. Hello, Coach Derick.
Hi.
Anything to say before we start?
No.
Okay, Coach Derick, since you have nothing to say, okay, let me ask you a question. When did you start coaching?
I started coaching in 2016, December, all the way to now.
You told me that you're together with four coaches, right? That start this SG basketball.
Yes.
Who was that? Four coaches.
They are Coach PK,
Coach PK,
Coach Derick, and
Coach Eric,
TY.
and Coach TY. So you are the pioneers, coaches in SG basketball. Okay, what made you to be interested in coaching?
Actually, I wanted to be a teacher at first, but I failed.
You want to be a teacher, all right? Okay.
So after I went back to, so I started coaching.
And also you shared to me about coaching philosophy. Can you share to them your coaching philosophy?
I got a 5 letters. A, D, F, R, and R. A stands for attitude and attention, and discipline, focus, respect and responsibility. There you go, guys. That's the coaching philosophy of Coach Derick. Okay, so let's go to your age group. Which age group do you coach? Mostly I coach the under 12 and the under 7.
And under 7, and also you were our coach in men's team last time, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. By the way, Coach Derick really did a good job in coaching us, and then this is his first experience in men's open last year. As a coach, what do you think is your strength, and do you have any weaknesses?
I feel that my strength is more to teaching the kids the correct way of dribbling the ball and the footwork.
Dribbling, footwork. Wow. Okay, so that's your strength. You know, more on skills training,
More skills training.
skills development of the kids. Okay, as a coach, do you think what is the thing that you can improve, and what are you doing to improve yourself as a coach?
We do have clinics to attend.
Clinics to attend, yeah.
And online clinics too. So I have every Okay, and then we coaches. What's that?
We have NCAP, right?
We coaches, we do encourage to go for online courses and
Online courses, yes. Yeah, of course. Yeah. I also experienced we have a lot of courses here in SG Basketball just to keep us updated in coaching and improve our coaching skills. Yes, and also for your coaching experience, okay, what is the most memorable coaching experience do you have?
Most memorable experience will be having to win
back-to-back championship.
In Axis Division 1, and then during the same
Axis Division 1.
Yeah.
All right.
During the same month, we won Division 1 in CBL as well.
Wow. So guys, Axis is an international league, okay, only played within international school. Am I right, Coach Derick? Get up and go! Derick, for your achievements as a player, can you tell us which level did you play as a player?
My highest playing is in the Pro-Am League.
Pro-Am, yeah.
And then followed by Division 1 and then Men's Open.
Division 1 NBL and Men's Open. That's the top league here in Singapore, guys. Okay, as you know, okay, Coach Derick played it all. As a coach, achievements. Can you tell us all of your achievements in your? How many years again in coaching? In 8 years of coaching, what did you achieve in those 8 years?
I won 4 Axis Division 1 champion.
Four championship in Axis
Division 1, and then same goes to CBL.
CBL 4 championship as well. Wow, that's a lot.
3 championship from Singapore, Malaysia International School.
That is Singapore and Malaysia inter-schools. Oh wow, that's a
Foundation Cup and stuff.
Oh, all right. Also, as a coach, do you have any coaches that you look up to, and who would that be?
2 of them are from the one that taught me how to play back then when I was 16 years old. It was my extended uncle, Candy Lee, and
Your uncle.
my uncle.
Okay.
Then the other one is Vincent Lau.
Vincent Lau. From your
From my
primary high
club.
school?
My club.
Your club coach. Oh, all right. Here you go. There you go, guys. That's Coach Derick. Okay, Coach Derick, can you invite them to your classes in SG Basketball? Let's go.
Hi kids, my training session will be every Saturday from 10:45 to 12:15 at UAC. Under 11, under 10, all are welcome. Please come and join us.
Let's go, guys. Now call SG Basketball right now. www.sgbasketball.com. Okay, you can find all our contacts there and look for Coach Derick. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you, Coach Derick, for joining us. Thank you for your time. See you next time in our Coaches Edition. Bye-bye.
And today we're gonna introduce you to a simple in the zone challenge. It's basically a simple drill done by the coaches, and what you're gonna do is just to follow it and tag us. And here's the video.
Hello everybody, what's up? We are here today to our in the zone challenge, week 1. Okay, so Coach John will show us how to do between the legs, across the courts, and going back reverse. All right, so this is a very simple drill. Watch Coach John doing it. Okay, you can go faster, you can go slower. Okay, that's how you do it, and then go back, reverse. So guys, what you're gonna do, okay, is just do this, post it in Instagram, and tag SG Basketball. All right, and then in the zone challenge, and you can win great prizes next week. All right, thank you so much. Bye bye.
Go. Thank you so much, guys. And reminders, mid of August, Under Armour sports match will be available in our store at UAC and also online. And here's our model, Coach TK. Okay, and Coach John is wearing them already. All right. Guys, don't forget to tag SG Basketball or hashtag SG Basketball in the Zone Challenge. All right. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Please comment below. Suggest. We want your views. Good night. Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.